I would love a bum like yours, honestly.
You can get one.
Really?
Do you want to feel? You know what a real butt feels like, right?
What has been the weirdest rumor you've heard?
That I have a fake butt. It's ridiculous. It's real, people.
Kids should not be falling asleep with their cell phones.
A lot of people really think I'm Kim K.
Do you think that you are promoting unattainable standards of beauty in any way?
No, I don't. Because I think we get up, we do the work, we work out.
Are you dumb?
Today's video is sponsored by Skillshare. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I make commentary and lifestyle videos. If you enjoy my content, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on the notification button down below so you don't miss out on any of my videos. Also, because I will be releasing a part 2 for this video. I really tried to fit this all into one video, but you guys, the Kardashians have a long history of shady shit they have done and continue to do. For this part 1, I'll be looking into how Kris Jenner, the matriarch of the Kardashian family, has mastered capitalizing on society's obsession with scrutinizing women by exploiting her children to build their billion-dollar empire. The beauty standard existed way before the Kardashians. Public figures in particular have always been pressured to conform to these high standards. If they don't look perfect and if they have so-called flaws, they will get bashed for it. Exhibit A, we have Adele and Ed Sheeran, who are both very talented singers, but they both get so much hate for their appearance because they're expected by society to look a certain way. Ironically, when these public figures get body shamed and bullied so much they actually end up getting plastic surgery, now they're unnatural and fake, even though they were bullied and pressured to conform to look a certain way. Which explains why a lot of these celebrities and public figures are not transparent about what they've had done, because they know they will receive backlash for it. That's when it kind of creates this unrealistic beauty loop because of society, but also because of these celebrities. So Kris Jenner took advantage of society's obsession with beauty by exploiting her daughters to help her build the billion-dollar empire. When the reality show aired, she made beauty and body image a common topic on the show.
Don't like a lot of things about my body. An obese fat cow that's stuck here. Do I look fat?
Just like 20 pounds overweight.
Did I not say no to these cookies? Like, they have to be taken away. I gained 15 pounds. Like, this is a joke. I'm gonna throw them in the toilet. Okay, well then control yourself, Kim, because I like those.
Rewatching these, it was pretty obvious that a lot of it was just product placement. If there's one thing to know about Kris Jenner, she's all about spicing things up and making sure that there is drama. She made sure that beauty was a competition between one another.
She used to have a butt and then she was really tiny. You lost a lot of weight.
I feel like I have a butt. She still has a butt.
No, you do.
But
Chloe has
I think we're all...
That's a gray hair.
That is not a gray hair.
That is a gray hair,
No,
Kim.
it's not.
Oh, you are in denial.
You should shave this part of your arm.
I laser, and you know laser.
Most notably, Kim and her mother shame the most, but it seems like this is something they've been taught from a young age.
See a little gobble gobble.
Really? Crinkle eyes? You got a couple of creases there that are getting pretty deep, huh?
Yeah, because I haven't done Botox like you.
Oh my God, Courtney, I'm gonna cry for you.
This is like my biggest fear of life.
You have a stretch mark.
Kimberly Kardashian, Kourtney Kardashian, two beauties.
In Kris's memoir, she writes about how much she loves her two beautiful daughters, Kourtney and Kim. She showers the two with compliments in her memoir and is constantly obsessing over their beauty. She describes Kimberly as absolutely breathtakingly beautiful. But when it came to Khloe, she wrote herself, Khloe looked different from everyone else in the family from the moment she was born. She even pointed out that Khloe looks nothing like her sister.
Well, my entire life I've always been compared to Kourtney and Kim. They've always been hot. And right. Even in your so-called awkward phase, they didn't, I don't feel bad for their awkward phase.
She's mentioned that when she was 9 years old, she heard her own mother tell her that she needed to get a nose job.
That wouldn't bother you?
It seems like Kris had always looked down on Khloe for not being beautiful like her sisters. So she's plotted the ugly duckling narrative for Khloe ever since she was a baby and uses it for plotlines on the show.
But if you can laugh at this, realize that we're a little bit of jokesters.
Don't you think you'd lose a few pounds?
What? I'm just a bigger individual.
No, you are a bigger individual, but you could lose a few pounds.
To tell me that I'm ruining an entire brand because of my weight gain, like that makes me feel like
When she constantly is hearing that she's an Amazon creature, she does get insecure about her body when she hears what people say.
Fast forward to today. Khloe has become notorious for looking unrecognizable. She's even joked about having a weekly face transplant in response to all the criticism. But the bullying doesn't end there, because when Khloe gave birth to her first child, her newly born baby was already placed under scrutiny. People had already begun comparing her baby to others, straight up calling her baby ugly. There were even hateful comments targeting her baby's skin tone, saying it's too dark.
Do any of you guys struggle with body image ever?
Me. All the time.
Yeah.
I mean, what people say about you on the internet, you know, it's, if I have it, it's fake, you know, and if I don't, then I need it, or, you know,
Yeah.
or I'm too big, I'm too small, and it's like, it's bad for all of us.
I'm
I think.
always too big. I've never been told I'm too small.
You know, I've always been curvy. I've never been one to think that stick skinny is attractive, so I embrace it.
Although there were celebrities like Jennifer Lopez and Beyonce who had similar bodies, the Kardashians' fame had played a big role in representing women with curvier bodies. The sisters shifted the beauty standard of heroin chic to the hourglass figure. Because of society's obsession with the appearance of women, whether it was being praised or bashed, the public became fixated on Kim's butt.
That I have a fake butt. It's ridiculous. It's real, people. It's real.
You've been voted having the best bum 3 years in a row.
Runs in my Armenian family, we're all like really curvy.
So the whole country has a really nice bum.
I did an x-ray and I was just like, there you go, people. No implant.
Kim's beauty slogan is no pain, no gain. She clearly takes pride in her self-proclaimed natural body. Despite her butt today being completely disproportionate to her body, she still denies having gone under the knife. After all, her body is what makes her wallet bigger. She needs to sell the false idea to the world that you too can achieve this if you follow her lifestyle and buy her products.
I would say my favorite part of my body is my small waist.
Though it's quite funny because even her own sister doesn't believe that her butt is real.
Do you think her ass is fake?
No, do you?
Sometimes. Why? It used to be like she had a big ass like mine, but now it's like...
When would she? Like, wouldn't we know?
No, too many times she's been on vacation for weeks and stuff.
This is after ass.
See?
Why would you say that? Like, you put me in such an uncomfortable situation. Like, you know I'm not happy. You know I tried.
Parental favoritism is a big issue in the Kardashian family.
I knew I was your favorite daughter.
But it's pretty straightforward. The one who makes the most money will be the favorite child.
Why do you lick Kylie's ass? Is it because she makes you a lot of money?
If you spend some time with your mom,
I'm not saying I need that from you at this point. You two need to go to therapy together.
I noticed that Kris Jenner takes this severe issue very lightly on the show.
This is actually working out in my favor.
I guess so no one will suspect the fact that she's actually a very controlling, exploitative mother.
But it's always been a lifelong dream of mine to pose for Playboy. Maybe we could do like a mother-daughter issue.
Even Kanye is so disgusted by Kris's controlling behavior, he's shaded her several times on Twitter saying, unlike Kris, he would never exploit his own daughter by selling her scandalous tape or force her to do a Playboy photo shoot.
What they want you to do is take all your clothes off so that they can cover you with stuff and make you feel comfortable. I haven't even gotten dressed today because I've been running around doing stuff for you. Just relax and try to take a deep breath, okay?
His best tweet was when he called her Kris Jong-un.
Do you think your sisters or your mom take you more seriously since you lost weight?
Her seriously about what?
I don't know. Do you treat you differently?
I don't.
No, I don't think they do, but it's very interesting.
She's so beautiful and she's in such great shape and she has got so many beautiful qualities inside and out. She just has to learn how to believe in herself.
I was scared of my mom growing up. She was really scary. She still is scary, but now we're like have more of a friendship. Kris Jenner told me to buy this bag, and when Kris Jenner tells you to do something, you do it. And when Kris Jenner tells you to do something, you do it.
Kris has even joked about how Kylie is her new favorite child, clearly because she makes more money now.
And you're my favorite daughter tonight until
We've all
midnight.
come to conclusions that it's Kylie now, and I'm okay with that.
Kylie recently admitted she got insecure about her lips because a guy told her lips were too thin, which ultimately led her to get lip fillers, and this turned into a big scandal where she lied about her lips being natural. But as they do with every scandal, Kris Jenner and Kylie Jenner turned this lip scandal into an opportunity to make money off.
And I won't give away all of our secrets.
The Kardashians are queens of endorsing sketchy products that almost always end up in lawsuits.
I mean, their products are just so amazing. And
the Tria is like the greatest invention. Is the greatest invention. I mean, I'm Armenian.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm Armenian, so that's like a huge issue.
I'm a hairy Armenian. I gotta get lasered all.
The main issue with their endorsements are the ridiculous false claims they make. Like this product, she claims she uses it all over her body.
This is good. Listen.
My entire body.
But the brand itself says it's not safe to use all over the body.
You never have to buy like a razor or like shaving cream.
I'm a laser.
But according to the instructions, the Tria product itself says you're supposed to use it with a razor.
Yeah, right?
Despite her false claims, the endorsement made for women to feel ashamed about body hair worked.
Carly from Levittown emails, I read that Kim Kardashian is obsessed with laser hair removal. Arms, legs, bikini, underarms, she lasered it all away. Does that procedure hurt, and how long does it take?
But this was just the beginning of them endorsing products with false claims.
I really like the product. It works.
We're definitely going to start shaping up with the Kardashians.
Chloe and I are wearing the shoes too, so we're hoping our booties can look like Kim's.
Skechers got sued for a false advertisement that claimed the product will help you to lose weight and tone your butt like Kim Kardashian.
In fact, the FTC found that people who wore the shoes actually gained weight.
Their previous lawsuits involving their sketchy endorsements of waist trainers didn't seem to bother them because Kim's body positive shapewear now sells hourglass waist trainers. Even though waist trainers have been long discouraged by doctors, warning that it can cause serious health problems like vomiting, fainting, bruising, and fractured ribs, she even tries to convince consumers she gives this to her friends right after pregnancy.
A waist trainer is a gift that I used to give to all of my friends right after they had a baby.
And I won't give away all of our secrets.
They'll endorse products that are known to be toxic and dangerous to the body. Diet teas, flat tummy tea products, appetite suppressant lollipops, and laxatives. But let's not forget the Kardashians also have perfect skin. On this show, it's pretty obvious they're using an airbrush effect to make their skin look flawless and poreless. In the first few seasons, it was pretty tolerable, but as the seasons evolved, things clearly got out of hand.
Another week of quarantine.
But don't worry guys, the luxurious skincare treatments and monthly visits to top dermatologists is not their secret to their perfect skin.
And I only use perfect skin.
Don't you guys want perfect skin?
It really works because we all have perfect skin. Amazing. It's my secret weapon. I remember I was giving a girl a hug and I just washed my face and she was like, what skincare is that? And I was like, perfect skin.
Although this was a much older endorsement, you'd think they'd stop lying about their skincare, but nothing much has changed since.
This is my skincare routine. I'm so excited for you guys to have it.
Kylie's product sold out within hours of launching, but one of the most controversial products was her walnut scrub. Many dermatologists have warned people saying it's too abrasive and can cause micro tears on the skin.
Probably one of the worst mechanical exfoliants. So they're kind of like shards of glass almost. Incredibly abrasive, incredibly irritating the skin barrier.
But don't worry guys, despite all the warnings,
My walnut face scrub. I like to use it 2 to 3 times a week. It really is the secret recipe to soft, delicious skin.
My secret weapon.
So the face scrub is actually gentle enough to use a couple times a week, which I love because I'm obsessed with face scrub.
The walnut face scrub is really gentle. It's perfect for every day, so I'm obsessing.
It works.
she was also accused of posting fake reviews. The most absurd controversy was a face wash promo. In the video, she washes her face within seconds, when experts say a proper face wash should be a full 60 seconds. But her towel also revealed her heavy foundation, proving that the face wash barely removed any dirt. The worst part was that she used a heavy face filter, making her skin look smooth. As consumers, we aren't able to see the product's true effect. Yet again, another misleading advertisement.
Amazing. It's my secret weapon.
Now let's talk about Kendall Jenner. So Kris Jenner posted this very dramatic video, making a very dramatic announcement.
I experience it. I'm very normal and like I understand you. Like I can connect with you. I'm gonna try and help.
People actually thought she was gonna come out because of how dramatic it was. Turns out the announcement was just a campaign.
For me, I can honestly say that the magic was proactive.
I personally know what it feels like to have it.
And Kendall wants everyone to try Proactive. Really, it really does work.
No,
I mean, we use it.
Totally. And
what skincare is that?
We all know they probably don't even own any of these products in their own house.
The skincare system used exclusively by the Kardashian sisters.
Kris Jenner has recently trademarked Kris Jenner Beauty and Kris Jenner Skincare. The queen of airbrushing is having her own skincare.
Another week of quarantine.
The perfect shapewear just didn't exist, so I made my own.
Khloe and Kim each have their own brands representing body acceptance, celebrating body diversity, and empowering women.
And I wanted to make a denim line that was made to fit the female shape and not making us to fit a denim line. I genuinely think that beauty comes from within.
You know, that was just really important to me to just kind of include everyone. And
But you've been caught multiple times photoshopping your own body for promos for your so-called body positive brand. Her finger was distorted, most likely from a body filter, to make her waist look smaller. Ironically, the collection was called Fits Everybody. After all the backlash, Kim got a spokesperson to claim that this happened due to a glitching in the uploading process. Allegedly, Kim requested specifically not to have her waist edited and that no part of her body was digitally retouched. But it just so happened she was caught again promoting the same Fits Everybody collection on her Instagram, and fans pointed out a glitching and morphing effect on the legs on the cabinet, most likely from a body filter to shape her body slimmer.
I was like a non-underwear kind of girl for a good last few years. I just wouldn't wear underwear, but now I do, and I'm obsessed. So,
I'm obsessed with face scrub.
To my surprise, the Kardashians are actually very aware of the dangerous effects of social media and face filters.
Rise of like more social media things and more filters and more apps, stuff like that.
At home, I don't have my phone. There's no phone. Kids should not be falling asleep with their cell phones. I have to shut off. I have to put my phone away. I love social media. I have to have boundaries, and it's so important.
But it is something that I worry about all the time for my children and what they see. So I hope that they do make some changes just to make it a more friendly place.
The Kardashians seem to speak as if they truly care about these issues like body acceptance and mental health, but they're consistently contradicting themselves with the unusual lengths they'll go to be unrealistically perfect to their billions of followers. One of the most biggest controversies was when an unretouched photo of Khloe went viral on the internet. The photo quickly went viral because she looked nothing like her heavily altered self on social media. So she got her team to quickly try and remove the photo off the internet. It was even reported her team threatened legal action against anyone who tried to share the photo. The Kardashians have been caught multiple times photoshopping their own photos and even using body filters. But what was really shocking and really sad was that they have been caught multiple times editing their own babies and children.
Who's under there? Let me see. Which one of Stormi's features reminds you most about you and when you were younger?
Kylie has opened up about how she's very insecure about her ears popping out, and she noticed that Stormi, her child, had the same ears. She was caught photoshopping her baby's ears, and when fans called her out, she deleted the post. Fans accused Kim for using the app Makeup Plus to add perfect lashes to the baby's face. Kim has also been caught and accused of making her child look slimmer. Kim actually did respond to this, claiming that it wasn't her who did it, it was a fan page. She was caught again later on doing the exact same thing again. So I'm sure a fan did that one too, Kim.
like, it's, first of all, I could smell it from here. Honestly, it's delicious, so I'm so proud of you, John.
Fans have pointed out that she clearly uses a face filter to make her face look defined and slimmer. To an untrained eye or her young followers, this may not be visible, but she's really not the best at hiding this. Someone pointed out in this video that the wall behind her is literally warped, basically confirming it's a slimming face filter.
Hi, Kim. Kim? How's it going, Kim?
Kim, right here. See the paparazzi said I gave you?
Kim has been open about her obsession with fame and the things she has done to the rise of her fame. She's confessed that in the past, she would get dressed up and glammed up and pretend to be out and about. Meanwhile, she was the one that called the paparazzi on her to follow her and take fake candid shots.
No. It's okay, we'll hide it. Scoop it up down there. Yeah. Kim, right here.
Bye, Miss Kardashian. Have a wonderful day, sweetheart.
But not much has changed since, because long story short, the Kardashians have been sued by paparazzi in the past for photo licensing issues. So as a solution, they basically have their own deal with photography agencies. In other words, they have their own personal photographers who take their fake candid shots. It's completely staged, they have to prove the photos they like, and the photos have to be airbrushed and edited to make them look flawless. Fans have even pointed out that some shots that claim to be taken somewhere in public were clearly taken outside her own driveway. way. Despite the fake paparazzi shots being staged and already edited, they have been caught yet again editing these photos. Last year during quarantine, the paparazzi got pictures of Kylie Jenner without makeup and her fillers. She actually looked a lot more like her natural younger self. Obviously, we rarely get to see the Kardashians looking like this, and Kylie Jenner was not happy about that because 3 days after these pictures went viral, Kylie posts these paparazzi candid shots on her Instagram that just so happened to be identical to those pictures that went viral of her. Despite the fact that the Kardashians can't even keep up with their own unrealistic beauty standard, they've inspired millions of people around the world who try to achieve their aspirational look.
I'm a walking Ken doll with a Kardashian booty.
A lot of people really think I'm Kim K. I'm always mistaken I'm Kim. Even without my makeup, surprisingly, people think I'm Kim K.
Insta famous for looking just like Kim Kardashian.
I mean, yeah, it is pretty crazy.
I've been stopped at like the mall and they're like, oh, you really look like Kylie Jenner, you know that. Like my twin, like I'm like a long lost like Jenner or Kardashian or something.
This is super awkward.
Out of all the Kardashian lookalikes, I must say the Sonia sisters were really impressive. It's so uncanny, I can't even tell if they look like Kylie or Kim or a combination of both.
You know, people would kill to have your figure. Why would you put yourself through surgery just to look like somebody who happens to be on a reality show?
I actually feel like sometimes I look at Kim so much and I just like would love to be exactly like her, because sometimes I feel like I'm not fully confident all the time with inside of myself. I hopefully would like to end up having it done because my bum is never going to be as big as what Kim's.
How do they do?
She is the reason I started getting all these cosmetic procedures. Yeah, it was, you know, Kim started getting procedures on Keeping Up with the Kardashians and she started getting lip filler and things. But ever since a young age, I've always been like obsessed with like celebrity plastic surgery.
I want like Kim Kardashian's figure. I wanted the curves and I couldn't get that in just the gym. Let me just go to Turkey and get my bum done.
I can't say that Kim Kardashian has been bad for business because she really has promoted that big backside look. And I think all of us who practice plastic surgery now are routinely doing Brazilian butt lifts.
She says the Kylie package is one of their most popular treatments.
Kylie package. So she's having jaw filler, chin filler, and she's having a lips as well.
One sees desire take hold in the faces of teenagers as the Hollywood dream replenishes itself.
Cosmetic surgery? If you think it could improve your life, you should speak to the highly trained surgeons at Profiles and Contours. You can feel good about yourself. Call 861-4100 now.
This is a song I wrote for my mother back in 2000. It's one of my favorite songs. And I saved it for the opportunity to be on the Oprah show and perform it for her.
Zan Romanoff wrote an incredible article I'll link down below. In the year 2007, Donda West died and Kim Kardashian was reborn. One's fall was not predicated on the other's ascent. The two women never even met, but their lives are linked by Donda's son, Kanye, who married Kim in 2014. These two women's story illustrate the opposite ends of the spectrum in our cultural narrative about beauty. Donda West died trying to improve her body. The day after receiving multiple plastic surgery procedures, among them a tummy tuck, a breast lift, and liposuction. Kanye blames himself for his mother's death. In a 2015 interview with Q magazine, when asked what he has had to sacrifice for success, Kanye says, "My mom. If I had never moved to LA, she'd be alive." Kanye's understanding of his mother's story is a version of a classic Hollywood cautionary tale. Donda's death seemed to have a moral. She had been struck down by her vanity. Of course, Kanye believed that he was to blame. He had allowed himself to be seduced by LA fantasies, then in turn, so had she.
Years and years and years of being like this punching bag, you know, all that narrative of fugly or all these crazy things that I wasn't even aware of about myself. I think that's when I started to become hard on myself because I was like, oh, this is how other people perceive me.
Being on the internet, people will pinpoint every single thing about you and make you realize things that you would never realize in a million years.
At first glance, these issues may seem minor, but to their billions of followers, it's extremely damaging to be constantly reinforced with the belief that this heavily altered version of beauty is attainable if you just work as hard as them. Going back to the beauty loop concept, it's completely unfair to solely blame this family for perpetuating a generational beauty standard passed down onto them. As women put under the spotlight by their mother, it's a shame they're expected to just deal with the daily scrutiny and body shaming. The Kardashians are more than likely deeply insecure about themselves because of society, and now it seems like they're passing this down onto their own children and society. I really want to know what you guys think about this whole Kardashian empire. Do you guys think they're a good influence to society? pretty and young girls, or do you think that they're bad? Make sure you guys stay tuned and turn on the notification button down below so you don't miss out on the part 2 of this video. But before we end the video, I want to thank Skillshare again for sponsoring today's video. I've taken so many different Skillshare classes, from art classes to photography classes and even filmmaking classes. The latest class I've been taking is Plants at Home by the one and only plant queen Christopher Griffin. What I really liked about these classes is that I now have a whole new perspective on these indoor plants, and I kind of see them as like my babies. I'm so thankful for these classes because I now understand how to properly care for my plants. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of classes for people who are creative or want to explore their creative side. Skillshare is specifically made for learning, meaning there'll be no ads interrupting you, and they're always launching new premium classes, so you will be getting your money's worth. The first 1,000 people to use my link in the description down below will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. That's it for today, and I will see you guys next time.